love. My sweet man, I love him so, so he's mean as can be. He's the kind of man needs, the kind of woman like me, a 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 woman like me.
Rick wants to hire me. He's at a new studio.
Where is it?
India.
When? I don't remember what year. There's no year. How do you know there's a year for that?
I think they say the 14th century, but
The 14th century was recently.
no, but I don't know.
That's when the Mughals were ruling. Babur was in India.
okay, 11th then.
It's definitely BC. It's BC for sure. And I think it's Ayodhya.
And
Where
Sri-
Ram was
and-
born.
and Sri Lanka.
I know that because they raised that temple. They said that Ram was born there. Which I don't believe, but that's what they say.
And Ayodhya is in the state of Uttar Pradesh. It's right there. Therefore, the story has to be true.
It's probably based on as real as event as the Bible is based on.
You want to know the whole story? Oh, because Ram's father had 4 wives.
3 wives,
3 wives?
4 sons.
4
Three
sons,
wives.
3 wives. Okay, I know the names of the sons, by the way.
Kausalya. Or
Yeah, no,
that
that
was
was
the
the-
wife.
yeah.
That's what I meant.
So, which,
Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi. And Kausalya's son was Ram. Sumitra's son was Lakshman. Kaikeyi's son was Bharat.
so impressed.
And Shatrughan, I think, was Lakshman's brother, which means he had to be Sumitra's son. Sita was Ram's wife.
Right. And Sita, I know also, Sita's father was Janak.
Sita has many names. Sita only being one of them.
Yeah.
Janaki.
Janaki also.
Janaki.
Janaki
I'm
also.
representing the RSS.
And I saw a play.
Vedahi.
Huh?
Vedahi.
Vedahi. I saw a play called Vedahi, right, which I learned there was another name for Sita.
Rama was about to be crowned by Dashrath as the king, and Kaikeyi went to him, and because she had got this, because she had done something really good. I think she had taken care of him when he was really sick, or something like that.
Yes.
And so at that point he had said to her that you have one boon, or anything you ask of me, I will do. And so she went and asked him to send Ram away for 14 years, thinking that was a long enough time that if you go away for 14 years, you're pretty much out of sight, out of mind.
Rama, my son, today I wish to crown you king of Ayodhya, but my evil scheming wife Kaikeyi just reminded me of an ancient vow I made. To honor this vow, instead of crowning you king, I must banish you to the forest for 14 years. Goodbye, dear boy. You are noble and good, the embodiment of righteousness, a brave warrior prince, joy of heaven and earth, the ideal man. May the gods be with you.
Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
That's what she asked for, and Dashrath was heartbroken. But
He died.
given that all Indian men are true to their word, he had
Yes.
to do that.
And didn't he die?
And
Didn't he die?
no, I don't think. What, he died?
He died eventually.
Yeah.
No, but all those
I don't think he died.
Ram
right away.
Leelas I've seen when I was a kid.
He died right away.
There's this big scene, very dramatic. He's having a heart attack when his son is going away. I should assume he's
I
dying
do think
then.
he's unwell. I do think something happens where he goes.
He has a
kinda-
stroke.
And he also has a huge issue, right? He's like ravaged by guilt because Ram was a
Right.
good son.
Right.
And Ram, when he was told to go away, actually said he would. He didn't create any problems. He didn't kind of say why. He just kind of said, if that is your wish, father, I shall go.
Yeah.
And he went. And Sita said, if you go, I go.
No, Sita. The forest is beset by Rakshasa demons. They harass our wise men and desecrate their ritual fires. I must fight them alone.
But Rama, a woman's place is next to her husband. I will accept any hardship. I cannot live without you. 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 I cannot live without you.
hate to think what might have been if we had never met. Why should I suppose that this could be? The weary days, the lonely nights are easy to forget, since I am here and you are here with me. Here we are, you and I. Let the world hurry by. Even while I waited, somehow, dear, I knew you'd find me, I'd find you. Here we are, alone together. What matter whether we wandered far? And though we haven't got a bank full, we can still be thankful that here we are. Just hurry by. Even while I waited, somehow, dear, I knew you'd find me, and I'd find you. Here we are, alone together. What matter whether we wandered far, and though we haven't got a bank full, we can still be thankful that here we are. That's all.
I'll miss you.
It's only a 6-month contract. I'll be back before you know it.
Ravana was the evil king of Lanka, and he just stole Sita.
But he was an incredibly learned man. From what I understand, Ravana was... Actually, the only bad thing he seems to have done is capture Sita, like kidnap Sita, which is kind of interesting because like everything else about him seems to be like he's this really learned guy. He's knows all these weapons. He prays to the right gods, I guess. So all this stuff, and he's like this good king. Except that over time, we've been led to believe more and more that he's this complete, like he's like Mogambo, almost, you know, like...
That's true. He lived on an island also.
He lived on an island.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He was a devoted Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva Bhakta.
Shiva Bhakta, and he plays
all these instruments.
Veena with his intestines, I think, for Shiva.
With his intestines?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know
For
that.
Shiva. Yeah, there's this whole thing about how devoted a fan he was. And he's asking Lord Shiva for some wish, and cool. You know, he is basically playing Veena with his intestines. So
it's hard to feel someone like that in battle, because at this point, what is pain to a man who plays the Veena on his intestines? No, nothing much.
What I'm really impressed is, you know, that he was a king of Sri Lanka.
Oh no, he was a king of Lanka.
Huge. It was Lanka.
Well, some people would...
Ceylon. It's the same country, I think.
Well, the point is, that's what we think.
They built a bridge.
The bridge still exists, so NASA images say...
Really?
Yeah.
NASA?
NASA said on the satellite.
But it must be true then.
Distance between
Maybe they saw it when they were on the moon.
Isn't that Sarupnakha's story? Sarupnakha, right?
Surpanakha.
Surpanakha.
I'm messing up her name. God, they're going to be after me.
Surpanakha is the one with the really ugly
Surpanakha, but she was Ravana's sister.
Ravana, Rama has slaughtered your Rakshasas in the forest. You must take revenge.
Don't do it, Master. Rama is powerful.
Sister, do not bother me with your petty concerns.
Dear brother Ravana, have you seen Rama's wife, Sita? She is the most beautiful woman in the world. Her skin is fair like the lotus blossom. Her eyes are like lotus pools. Her hands are like lotuses. Her breasts like big, round, firm, juicy lotuses. Make Sita your wife, Ravana. Steal her from Rama.
Don't do it, Master.
I'll hear no arguments from you, Maricha. You must help me at once. Transform yourself into a beautiful golden deer to distract Rama. While Sita is unguarded, I'll grab her. Sita will be mine.
What a beautiful golden deer. Oh, Rama, won't you capture it for me?
I don't know, Sita. It could be a trick.
Oh, Rama, please.
All right, Sita. You ask for so little and give me so much, but promise you won't leave the hut while I'm gone. The forest is dangerous.
I promise. Oh, Rama, I love you.
I love you, Sita.
Love was blind to me, now it's kind to me. Love has opened my eyes. Since it came to me, life's a game to me, with the sweetest surprise. I never knew how good it was to be a slave to one who means the world to me. I love that man from the start, and way down deep in his heart, I know he loves me, heaven knows why. And when he tells me he can't live without me, what wouldn't I do for that man? He's not an angel or saint, and what's the odds if he ain't? With all his faults, I know he'll get by. I'll be so true to him, he'll never doubt me. What wouldn't I do for that man? For when he lets me lean my weary head on his shoulder, I close my eyes right there and wish I never grow older. I'll never leave him alone, I'll make his troubles my own. I love that man as nobody can. I'm just no good when his arms are above me. What wouldn't I do for that man? Oh, what wouldn't I do for that man? I'll make his troubles my own. I'll love that man better than I do myself. I'll I'm just no good when his arms are about me. What wouldn't I do for that man? Oh, there's not a thing I wouldn't do for my man. That's all.
But you know what Sita does then? How she actually is able to tell these people where she drops her jewelry along the way, right?
Right.
And that's how they were able to find it. It went all the way up to Lanka.
How many times did she drop the jewelry? though?
She was wearing a lot of jewelry in the forest.
She had a lot of jewelry.
I mean, no, remember she's not wearing any jewelry because she left everything before she left Ayodhya and she came.
Oh, she left everything?
Yeah, she did.
Right, she just came in her sannyasi clothes.
Don't challenge these stories.
She's gone. I told her not to leave the hut. Oh, how will I ever find her? Sita! Sita! Oh, Sita! What has become of you?
Actually, the origins of Hanuman, all these demons were attacking the earth, and supposedly all the gods, everyone went to Vishnu and said that, please help us, please help us. So Vishnu said that he was going to be born on earth as Ram.
But he was born as Krishna also. This is very confusing now.
That's avatar, 10 incarnations. So the 10th one, of course, is the last one. Not come yet, supposedly. So anyway, he said that what we'll do is Shiva will be born as someone who helps me. So Shiva was actually, Hanuman is an incarnation of Shiva.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. And so Hanuman was actually born with the sole purpose of eventually meeting up with Ram and helping him. Like that was the reason for his birth.
I will help you.
Who are you?
I am Hanuman, the monkey warrior, son of the wind.
I am Rama, Prince of Ayodhya. Let us be allies.
I shall be your servant forever.
Now go, find Sita.
Hello?
It's me,
Dave! Where are you?
Trivandrum, silly. At home.
You have a home phone?
Of course.
You've been gone a month and you never emailed me your phone number.
I didn't? Well, I have some good news. They've extended my contract another year.
What? Another year? You said you'd be back in 6 months.
But I like it here.
What about me? What about Lexi? What about our apartment? What about us?
Don't cry, Nina. I love you. You could come here.
She sits under a tree.
And she weeps. And
thinks of Ram. And prays to Ram.
And all these evil people, all these movies and all these shows we've seen, and all these evil people come and sort of scare her, and she prays to Ram.
But I think the thing is that, the thing is that the women, whatever, the women, demon, whatever, were supposed to protect her, are amazed by her
devotion
to Ram. And so Ravan also comes there and says, what can Ram do for you, blah, blah, blah.
That I can't.
But Ram will come here and you still have one last chance, because once he comes here, your ass is grass.
I love you, Sita. You must be my wife.
Never. I love only Rama. I am the chaste and virtuous wife of another man. I belong to Rama as the rays belong to the sun. Give me back to Rama, or you shall soon hear his mighty bow that resounds like Indra's thunderbolt.
The more a man speaks sweetly to a woman, the more she insults him. You have 2 months to decide, lovely lady. Then you shall share my bed. If you do not marry me, my Rakshasas will slaughter you for my breakfast.
Your ugly yellow eyes should fall out of your head as you stare at me so lustfully, Ravana. The only reason I do not reduce you to ashes with my own blazing power is because Rama has not ordered me to do so.
When night is creeping and I should be sleeping in bed, if you were peeping, you'd find that I'm weeping instead. My loving daddy left his baby again. Said he'd come back, but he forgot to say when. Night after night, I'm crying, Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, won't you please come home? I'm so lonesome. No one can fill that vacant chair. Home isn't home when you're not there. No need to knock, the door is open for you. Read, Daddy, even the clock keeps ticking. Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, do you have to roam so very long? There's lots of other new sheep who would like to be shaken. Haven't slipped yet, but I'm liable to weaken. Daddy, Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, do you have to roam so very long? There's lots of other new sheep who would like to be shaken. Haven't slipped yet, but I'm liable to weaken. Daddy, Daddy, won't you please come home? That's all.
She also made her own share of mistakes. In fact, she should have just gone back with Hanuman. The whole idea of my man has to come to save me. It's like, one little tight thing. Jump on the monkey's back, go back, chill out. Hundreds will be fine, okay?
Is it possible she didn't trust the monkey altogether?
It is possible. It is possible that she didn't trust the monkey.
I think she absolutely trusted the monkey.
But she wanted her man to come.
But she wanted her man.
Okay, so that's the whole thing. It's like, you got to prove it to me, baby.
But not only that, but she also wanted...
Fight for me.
But
Sorry, go ahead.
No, but she also wanted the evil king to be defeated. I think that was the thing, that my husband should come and actually teach his man a lesson.
Why don't you go back so that the evil king doesn't have a hostage and then do it?
But it was almost like she's trying to glorify Ram through this whole process, like my man will come and he's capable of this and he's virtuous and he will kill Ravan. And
so this is a bloodthirsty woman. But the question is, were they monkeys? Because they
could fly.
Not monkeys. They're, what I understand, is different from monkeys, right? I mean, they're, like, from what I understand, when I was young, monkeys were one species, and then the Vanars were actually another species. They were half man, half monkey.
Okay, because they have tails though.
Correct, but they're not, like, yeah. Yeah, I definitely think the tail and they were definitely half monkey, if not more.
Yeah, but that's what the army was, because otherwise they were these two brothers. They didn't have any army.
The two brothers, and then all of Sugriev's big army, all the Vanar Sena.
The Vanar Sena, right.
Hanuman, assemble the monkey warriors. We shall cross the sea to Lanka and rescue Sita.
Yes, my lord. We march at once.
Who's that knocking? Don't stand outside there. Come on in here. I just had a sort of feeling this morning something good was gonna happen today. Now there comes a sound without any warning. I just know it's good luck coming my way. Goodness gracious, can it be someone's coming back to me? Who's that knocking at my door? I've been waiting oh so long. I'll just die if I'm wrong. Who's that knocking at my door? I know it can't be the mailman, the coalman, the iceman. They've been here today. Can't be the grocer, the butcher, the baker. They don't knock that way. If my sweet is there outside, my arms and my heart are open wide. Who's that knocking at my door? Me oh my oh me, guess I'm having company. Who's that knocking at my door? See the time, it's 8 o'clock, sounds like a familiar knock. Who's that knocking at my door? I know it can't be the milkman, the gas man, the bread man, who always collects. I hope that it isn't that butter and egg man who writes out those checks. If it's my sweet used to be gonna lock him in, lose the key. Who's that knocking at my door? Can't be the plumber, the peddler, the porter, 'cause I paid those bills. I hope that it isn't the doctor, the dentist, they can't cure my ills. If it's someone that I've known, gonna make him feel at home, then who's that knocking at my door? That's all.
Dan takete dadri kirtete takata gedigin nage tete kete dadri kirtete takata gedigin dan takete dadri kirtete takata gedigin nage tete kete dadri kirtete takata gedigin dan.
Dave! Dave!
We're in India. No kissing in public. Let me take your bag. Well, here you are. Good night.
Oh gosh. Later, I know what he did. What did he do when he saw her in Lanka? Hug her and kiss her.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. He was very cold.
Why was he cold to Sita?
Actually, I don't. To be honest with you, I'm very shaky on this point. I don't know what he actually
You can
did.
make it up.
You have lived in another man's house, so you are unfit to be my wife.
What?
I have done my duty in rescuing you from the enemy and avenging the insult to myself. I have terrible suspicions about your character and conduct. Ravana was aware of your beauty. He cannot have kept you in his house for so long without touching you. The very sight of you is painful. You are free to go wherever you want. I have no more use for you, Sita.
If I had known this, I would have killed myself before and spared you this war. Build me a funeral pyre. I cannot bear to live. Despite my virtues, my husband has rejected me.
He's obviously doubting her pureness.
I find the whole pureness thing really odd.
I find it really weird that nobody is commending Ravan for not forcibly. I mean, I know we shouldn't commend somebody for that.
What if he raped her?
Yeah, but in terms of villains, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we expect villains to be villainous.
Yes.
This is a guy that's like, if you don't come to me willingly, I will not touch you.
Right.
I will not force you in my house.
Right.
I will not force myself on you.
Well, he never had sex with her, did he?
No, as Sita proved over and over again.
By trial of fire.
You be mean to me, me honey, it seems to me you love to see me crying. I don't know why I stay home each night when you say you'll phone. You don't, and I'm left alone, singing the blues and sighing. You treat me coldly each day in the year. You always scold me whenever somebody is near, dear. It must be great fun to be mean to me. You shouldn't, for can't you see what you mean to me? Sweetheart, I love you, think the world of you, but I'm afraid you don't care for me. You never show it, don't let me know it. Everyone says I'm a fool to be pining the whole day through. Why do you act like you do? You're mean to me. Why must you be mean to me? me. Oh, gee, honey, it seems to me you love to see me crying. Please tell me why I stay at home each night when you say you'll phone. You don't, and I'm left alone, just singing the blues and sighing. You treat me coldly each day in the year. You always scold me whenever somebody is near, dear. It must be great fun for you. Can't you see what you're doing to me? Please tell me why you're so mean to me. That's all.
And he's still not convinced, it seemed like, after she went through the trial by fire. I mean, it's almost like...
No, but I thought he was convinced. He then, it was peer pressure later with the washerman.
Yeah, because the washerman, because...
He was convinced. It wasn't like he doubted it. He kind of was like, okay, you are pure. And I think he did hug her and then flowers fell from the heavens or something.
Whoops. I guess you were pure after all. Will you forgive me, Sita?
Of course, Rama. I live only for you.
Hey, they want me to attend this meeting so much, they're going to fly me all the way to New York. 5 days, all expenses paid.
That's great. It'll be fun for you.
See you next week.
No, it's a flying chariot somehow. The gods sent a chariot. I don't know, something about... I remember
Japanese train.
I found it to be totally cool. It was like the world's first airplane or something. It was like the first... Like they actually flew back. I don't think it was on a bird. Was it on a bird? I think it was actually a flying thing of some kind.
They were on a carpet like Aladdin.
No, it was like an elaborate structure.
Pushpaka.
That's what he came back on. The flying chariot.
Pushpaka Vimanam.
That was one of the Air India jumbo jets also.
Correct.
And there's a movie, a silent movie. That was...
Yeah. But that's what I mean. It was like this thing. It wasn't a bird.
Pushpaka Vimanam.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess what is happening, the 14 years were finishing off, so they had to find a quick way to get back.
What does it matter if rain comes your way and raindrops patter all day? The rain descending should not make you blue. The happy ending is waiting for you. Take your share of trouble, face it and don't complain. If you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. Happiness comes double after a little pain. If you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. What if your love affair should break up, as they sometimes will, when you kiss and make up? Boy, what a thrill! Sadness ends in gladness, showers are not in vain. If you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. Look for brighter weather or watch for the sun again. If you want the rainbow, then you must have the rain. Pull yourself together, whistle a happy strain. If you want the rainbow, then you must have the rain. So if your lucky star deserts you, and if shadows fall, even though it hurts you, laugh through it all. Be a cheerful loser, you have the world to gain. If you want the rainbow, why you just must have the rain. That's all.
मैंने सोचा बच्चों की पिक्चर है बिल्कुल बच्चों की पिक्चर नहीं है कोई बंदा बोलता है
pregnant.
That's wonderful, darling.
Maybe they joined the Mile High Club
Yeah, I was
on the
gonna say
Pushpak
on the plane
Viman.
or something like that. We don't know exactly when she got
Very
pregnant.
soon thereafter, which is why it's conceivable that someone could argue that she wasn't pregnant because of Ram. But I think it was Ram.
Blasphemy. It is Ram.
Yeah.
Dandi! Sali! Badmash! I'm not like Rama, who will take a woman who slept in another man's house.
No, but that happens with the Dhobi
Oh, that
story.
happens with Dhobi. There is a Dhobi story.
Yeah. You know
Apparently.
the Dhobi, the
Right.
The Dhobi
laundry-
says that.
Yeah.
That the Dhobi's wife is with somebody else, and when she comes back, he goes, "What do you think? I'm Ram?
I'm like Rama?"
To take somebody back in the house after she's been with
You know
another
the Dhobi
man.
is, right? He's a washerman. Right?
And when the
And the
news of that
laundromat.
hits Ram, Ram says, I cannot rule if my subjects don't respect me.
Right.
And so you'll have to... Actually, that's when he banishes her. Sorry. That's when he banishes her.
Right.
Say, Sita, would you like to take a trip?
But we just got here.
Yeah, great. Get packing. Brother Lakshman, my wife's dubious reputation casts doubt upon my own. You must drive Sita to the forest and abandon her there. I cannot have her in my kingdom.
I think basically as a king, he had to sort of do, if the common man was doing that to their wives, then why would the king treat his wife any differently kind of a thing?
Like, I felt he let her go not because he thought she was impure, but because he said that to be a king, he needs the respect of his subjects.
Right.
And he can't be considered...
Well,
I don't think he let her go
I
because she was impure.
felt that he always had this element of doubt. I mean, it coupled with, of course, his virtue that everybody spoke of, and that he kept his word to his dad, and then his subjects, his kingdom. But I felt like he always had this doubt that she might not be pure.
I feel too bad. I'm feeling mighty sick and sore, so bad. I said I'm feeling sick and sore and so afraid my man don't love me no more. Day in, day out, I'm worrying about those blues. Day out, day in, I'm worrying about bad news. I'm so afraid, my man, I'm gonna lose. Moan and low, my sweet man, I love him so he's mean as can be. He's the kind of man needs the kind of woman like me. Gonna die if sweet man should pass me by. If I die, where'll he be? He's the kind of man needs the kind of woman like me. Don't know any reason why he treats me so poorly. What have I gone and done? Makes my troubles double with his worries when surely I ain't deserving of none. Moan and low, my sweet man is gonna go. When he goes, oh Lordy, he's the kind of man, he's the kind of woman like me. Don't know any reason why he treats me so poorly. What have I gone and done? makes my troubles double with his worries when surely I ain't deserving of none. Moan and love, my sweet man is gonna go. When he goes, so deep, he's a man that needs a woman just like me.
I must have committed a terrible sin in a previous life to deserve such suffering. Were I not carrying Rama's sons, I would throw myself into the river.
She's always shown to be pregnant
afterward. When they come back.
when she's banished and she's gone into the forest again. And there she meets that teacher. Valmiki, sorry.
So that's how Valmiki wrote the Ramayana, because Sita told the story to him.
I'm just a woman, a lonely woman, waiting on a weary shore. I'm just a woman that's only human, one you should be sorry for. Got up this morning, along about dawn, without a warning, I found he was gone. Why should he do it? How could he do it? He never done it before. Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in these eyes telling you? Am I blue? You'd be too if each time with your man done fell through. Was a time I was his only one, but now I'm the sad and lonely one. Thought it was I gay till today. Now he's gone and we're through. Am I blue? Sky blue, you're wondering why to these tears in his eyes telling you. No one feels like I do. Boo, 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 boo. Each plan with my man done fell through. Was a time only one, but now I'm a sad and lonely one. Lordy, was I gay? Oh Lord, was I gay? Till today that man went away. Now he's gone and with am I blue?
Anyway, so Lava and Kush were born to Sita in the forest. And were actually taught by Valmiki, who taught them how to sing all these songs praising Ram.
Love, Kush, let us sing the praises of Rama.
Rama's great, Rama's good, Rama does what Rama should. Rama's just, Rama's right, Rama is our guiding light. Perfect man, perfect son, Rama's loved by everyone. Always right, never wrong, we praise Rama in this song. Sing his love, sing his praise, Rama set his wife ablaze. Got her home, kicked her out, to allay his people's doubt. Rama's wise, Rama's just, Rama does what Rama must. Duty first, Sita last, Rama's reign is unsurpassed. Rama's great, Rama's good, Rama does what Rama should. Rama's just, Rama's right, Rama is our guiding light. Perfect man, perfect son, Rama's loved by everyone. Always right, never wrong, we praise Rama in this song.
Hello?
Please take me back. Please, please, please. I'll do anything, please.
If you're a girlfriend who was being treated really badly by like her ex or by her current boyfriend or whatever, and she kept saying, no, every day I'm going to make sure I cook for him and send him a hot lunch at noon. Aren't you going to turn around and be like, listen, he doesn't like you, he doesn't talk to you. You've got to move on. Something's wrong. Okay? Sita's doing this puja every day. I mean, I feel once again with this whole good and bad thing that we always want people to be either all good or all bad. I think Sita also has got her own issues. Like she didn't go back with Hanuman. She could have saved hundreds and thousands of people from being killed.
Monkey especially.
Yeah, what about animal rights? And then she prayed for this guy every day. Come on.
But also at that point of time, it was just that unconditional love. For her, she was like, okay.
I think this is the part of the female perspective that I disagree with, because it's like, then we can say, oh yeah, because she loved him, so she did it. It's like, yeah, but she shouldn't love someone who doesn't treat her right.
Who treats you so badly.
Okay, that's her mistake.
That's hence unconditional love.
You went away, I let you. We broke the ties that bind. I wanted to forget you and leave the past behind. Still the magic of the night I met you seems to stay forever in my mind. The sky was blue and high above. The moon was new and so was love. This eager heart of mine was singing, lover, where can you be? You came at last, love had its day. That day is past, you've gone away. This aching heart of mine is singing, lover, come back to me. I remember every little thing you used to do. I'm so lonely. Every road I walked along with you. No wonder I am lonely. The sky is blue, the night is cold, the moon is new, but love is all cold, moon is new, but love is old. And while I'm waiting here, this heart of mine is singing, lover, come back to me. That's all.
And when Ram was in the forest, he heard these two boys singing. He didn't know who they were, but he came up and he was just like, who are they? Who are you? And that's when he finds out that Sita's there and those are his children.
My sons!
Father?
Return to Ayodhya Palace to rule with me for eternity.
But then he wants to take Lava and Kush back, but he's still hesitant about taking her back.
Sita, well, yes, of course. Sita, all Sita has to do is prove her purity again. Another trial by fire, perhaps. Or we could try trial by water. You know, see if she sinks or floats. If she sinks, she's pure. If she floats... No, wait. If she floats, she's pure. If she sinks...
And he asked her to prove her purity one more time, I think. Now, actually, I don't know about whether he asks her or whatever, but she says,
I shall prove my purity to you. If I have always been true to Rama, if I have never thought of another man, if I am completely pure in body and soul, then may Mother Earth take me back into her womb.
Falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to travel single, oh, we chance to mingle, oh, now I'm a tingle over you. Hey, Mr. Paulson, stand by, for I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. In the air. It's funny, so funny, me taking it this way. Don't know if I should, but gee, it feels good. I'm flying high up in the sky, but I've got a funny feeling that I'm falling for nobody else but you. And you know it too, you caught my eye, and baby, that's why I've got a funny feeling that I'm falling. Show me the ring and oh boy, I'll take it from you. I used to travel single, oh we chance to mingle, oh now I'm a tingle over you. Oh, Mr. Paulson, stand by, don't leave me now. I've got a feeling I'm falling, and how? Falling for nobody else but you. That's all. But the melody lingers on.